Hey, uh, hello everyone, Dragon Power 99 here. Welcome to another episode of Rant Power. Sorry I haven't released an episode in a while. It's just been a bit busy. I got this new tenant, a mad scientist. I rented out one of my cupboards to him. And before you, that's kind of cruel. I should let you know, the asshole is a master of space manipulation and interdimensional travel. Meaning, the cupboard he lives in is basically like the fucking TARDIS, bigger on the inside, and he can cross to and from different worlds. Which is a pain in the ass, considering the crap that from the other end sometimes come over here. Like now, for instance, some little evil Pikachu-looking hellspawn is following me around everywhere. It's annoying.
Contract?
Fuck off! Alright. On with the review. Well, that thing's still out there trying to figure out how to open the door. Monster Hunter World. It is the shit. It is the best game I have played for a long time. And its character creation, which I bloody adore. The ability to create your own character within the game and see that character progress through the story and meet the other characters within the game is just brilliant, and I love it. And it's an open world game. There's so much to explore, so much to do. It's brilliant. And it has a story mode. You basically are hunting this elder dragon while it's migrating to a place called the New World. And an elder dragon is, from what I've researched, the most dangerous monster in the entire franchise. And all the monsters you encounter on the way, not to mention all the other hunters you meet through the story mode, it's just brilliant. And the weapons and the armour, and you have a little sidekick, a bloody cat. I'm not joking, it's a walking cat. I don't know if it can talk though, it just meows so far. But still, it's awesome. You can give him weapon and gear, and it's just a weapon and gear, it's just brilliant. Oh, the monsters are so big and grand. I have died multiple times. Such fun. But if I had to find any fault with it, it would most likely have to be the fact that not all of the weapons are as easy to use as some of the others. When I first started, I used a lance because I thought it'd be easy to master. Basically, you stab your opponent rapidly while blocking and sidestepping out of the way. But it was a slow weapon, and I don't like slow fights. I like fast-paced action, me. So I switched to something called an insect glaive, if I'm pronouncing that right. Basically, it's a double-ended spear that allows you to maneuver through the air as well as attack opponents rather fast. And you have like this little bug that when you attack a certain part of the monster, it can grant you a strength boost, a stamina boost, an agility boost, or a health boost. And it's brilliant, but it wasn't getting the amount of damage I wanted out. So I switched to something that was powerful, but at the same time quite fast. So I switched to a switch axe. Yeah, little pun there. Sorry. It's my camera. You know it's all crap, and I'm too cheap to get a new one, so just pull up with it. Now, switch axe is basically a giant axe that can switch between its axe form to a sword form. The only downside to the sword form is, due to its increased power, it overheats and will switch back to its axe form. And it's not the easiest weapon to master. Well, that's not true. It's one of the easiest, but at the same time it isn't, due to the fact you have to learn to switch between axe and sword mode fluently during combat. Also, there are these power attacks that drain your sword meter, as I call it, and make it switch back to axe form. And that's about it, really. That's all I've got a problem with that weapon. But other than that, it's a bloody brilliant weapon. I'm not even joking. It is excellent. And I like it. And as you know, when you collect different parts of monsters, you get different armour, you know, and weapons that basically look like the skin and bones of that monster have been grafted into the armour, and it's just, well, forged in the armour. It's just brilliant. I am kind of annoyed about the tracking thing. Well, not completely. It is quite a good thing to do. It lets you track the monsters down easier. But due to the vastness of the world, it can get kind of tedious. Not to mention, you'll more than likely bump into a monster you're not hunting and be fighting that and die before you can fight the hunter you are monster. The monster you are hunting. But other than that, there's not much wrong with it. It's brilliant. The open world's good. The combat's brilliant. The graphics, everything. It's just a grand game to play. I give it a 9 out of 10 due to the stuff I said that I don't really like that much. You know, like how some of the weapons are harder to master than others, and the flies, and that's about it. Those are really the only things that bother me about the game. Now, this is Dragon Power 99 signing off. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will get back to you soon. Well, I hope I do, as soon as I banish this little demon spawn to hell.
Contract?
I'll give you a bloody contract, you little piece of shit motherfucker. Come here.